wrote my first book, Authority Content, and it was the same with systemology. To write a great book, you have to understand the target audience. You have to understand a real key problem that they have, and then you have to be able to solve that problem really, really well. That doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen by chance. You need to test it. You need to, for me, I'll run little webinars with different parts of these ideas to see how they connect. I'll run a little workshop and then figure out which parts resonate. Like, for example, the systemology, the very first version of systemology, the critical client flow, which is a key part of stage number 1 in systemology, was actually as part of stage number 3. But I got so much feedback that it was one of the most valuable pieces of systemology, and it was a great way to set the frame. I moved it to stage number 1. Now, would have systemology been as successful as it has been if the critical client flow was in step number 3? I don't know. Maybe not. But part of what has made it what it is today is that the testing and then proving that the market, is connecting with the message, and me choosing the right words and realizing, I'm speaking to the visionary business owner who might not see themselves as a systems person, but they want the results of a system-driven business. And they think, well, because I'm not a systems person, I can never have a systems-driven business. And I'm saying to them, hey, I'm like you. I'm a creative visionary. I don't even like writing systems and processes. It's just not my thing. But I recognize the value of what systems brings. So I have now found ways to build that culture, even though I'm not the one doing the documentation. So when I talk about, this message to business owners, I'm talking about creating time. I'm talking about reducing errors. I'm talking about scaling profits. All of that speaks to that visionary business owner and gets them sort of interested in the work. But it's, the only way to learn that is through testing it and bringing it to market and building your audience over time, at a Facebook group. And as I'm launching the book, I'm asking people what the subtitle is going to be. I'm sharing the cover with them. I'm enrolling them in the journey so that, people love to support what they've helped to create. And doing that has meant that as my products are hitting the market now, they're connecting with a lot less chance of missing, because we find that particularly in the SaaS world. The SaaS world is littered with companies that have built software products, spent a truckload of money expecting to build recurring revenue businesses where